Good morning, this is Connor from 0DTE Traders here to present our market minute for September 14th, 2023. It is just about 11 o'clock here and the SPX is trading higher, up 0.7% to 44.96. There's definitely some bullish indications this morning, which is a bit of a change of pace from what we've seen over the past week and a half. We got positive volume here on the NASDAQ and the NYSE. ADD bullish trend plus 1700. Now, as far as relative sector performance goes, this has sort of been flip-flopping. So we had defensives outperforming cyclicals this morning, but on this recent bounce, cyclicals have regained the upper hand here and are now outperforming. This is primarily driven by mega caps growth, which we do view as a bullish indication. Volatility is also down here. VIX back to the lower bound of 13. Any compression from here really is going to have no impact on the underlying. The real risk is for a resurgence in volatility, which we don't expect today, we don't expect tomorrow, but perhaps next week, which we'll discuss here in a sec. Now, we do think that volatility is going to be somewhat limiting today, despite what we're seeing here in market internals. And this is primarily due to the OPEX dynamics. So if we look at the gamma, we can see it's heavy at 4,500 and heavy at 4,450. And we've really been trading in this range for the past week or so. So these OPEX dynamics, these flows associated with these positions have been, creating that mean reversion type activity. And I mean, it's been great for short vol traders. All of our setups have been playing out well. Not so great if you're a butterfly trader, because there just has been limited volatility expansion in either direction, right? So just no continuation. We definitely had a couple of pins this week, but entry opportunities have been quite limited. We also see this reinforced if we look at the 0DTE options activity. Now, I think this has changed a little bit, since I've posted this, but options activity has been concentrated close to the market price. We can see today we got about 4,500 max call volume, about 4,480 max put volume. And this has really been the theme for the past week or so. I think a lot of participants are aware of these OPEX dynamics and they're continuously shorting vol, they're positioning close to the money, and that's sort of just reinforcing the low vol regime. We do have option expiration this Friday, and we estimate about 45% of total gamma going to get removed. A lot of that concentrated just at these big strikes here that have been pinning the market in. So with the removal, those levels should weaken. It should reduce the mean reversion flows, and we should see some more direction next week. Now, in terms of direction, do we go upside, downside? We really don't see an edge in this OPEX cycle because it is fairly balanced. So we're just expecting volatility expansion and, we'll trade the conditions next week, of course. As far as today goes, we did have a setup this morning right at the open, set up as per our process, short calls, worked out quite quick, in and out. And now we're looking for a potential pin at 4,500. Now we're basically at that strike now. We're definitely overbought, so we're due for a bit of a pullback. We do still have a gap here on the downside, so perhaps we see some weakness here, but we do think this 4,500 strike is a little sticky. So the market could exhibit sort of a low vol type range around that handle, perhaps even move above it, but we think the market would be more prone to reversal if that's the case. But early morning trade worked out, and now we're eyeing that 4,500 for a pin. Things are bullish, so I'd be a little bit more cautious playing the counter trend in this environment. Now, if you're not a member and you're interested in learning more, you can visit our website at 0DTEtraders.com. Best of luck out there.